This channel was started out of pain and desperation and frustration. But it was also started from a position of hope. When I did my first YouTube video, it was exactly 4 weeks ago. I was very, very nervous. I was completely new to social media, like I never had an account, even though I have been watching YouTube videos. So that was the only social media platform that I ever consumed. I was just 1 week after having moved again, the 4th time in a year. My life is chaotic. Like, it was very chaotic, and it's still chaotic. And I'm living in hiding. Currently, I'm not working, and I'm trying to manage, trying to build a new life in another new town for me and my 2 kids. This is a drastic difference from where my life was just a year ago, or a year and a half ago, before I left my abusive, narcissistic husband. I was a doctor with a good social reputation, and I had things in order, had a good salary, and my CV was just immaculate, lots of experiences, and I was a high achiever. So going from that to a position where everything is messy and everyone knows that, like, my life is I think it's like the talk of the hour in among the people in my friend circle and who I used to know. And I also know that I am not alone. Even though I am feeling, or I have been feeling alone, I am not alone in these experiences. So I know that there are thousands of women out in the world that are struggling, either just like I'm struggling now, or who are suffering in abusive relationships. And my own pain, and combined with the knowledge that there are so many out there, and also just so I'm not only a survivor, I am also like an educated woman. I'm a medical doctor, have a master's degree in pharmacology. I have experience in research. I'm well read. And during the 21 years that my relationship lasted, I learned a lot. And so what I'm trying to make the point that it came to a point where I felt that this pain that I'm living through, and that I know that so many others are living through, it is unbearable when I know that I have knowledge and experience that could help, and that could be of use to others, or if not of use, then at least like just hearing someone else going through and putting words on the feelings can be healing. So that's what made me start a channel. The pain and the hope of being like my experiences being of use to others. In the words of Friedrich Nietzsche, the one who has a strong enough why can bear almost any how. And I think there are many other great thinkers that have come to the same conclusions. Man's Search for Meaning, if you know that book, Logotherapy, and Viktor Frankl makes the same conclusion. And Aaron Antonovsky, who studied survivors from the Holocaust, and he compared the ones who did well in life, or who came to peace with things and could contribute to society, were the ones who had found meaning in their suffering. So I started my first video, extremely nervous. If you look at the first one, I can see in myself that I was very, very tense and my eyes were staring. So it felt really challenging to speak to the camera and then post it. And I was kind of hoping that, well, if I get 0 views, then no harm done. But then I actually got some views, and on my third video, I got great views. So it was over 200. It was the video that has done best of any video I have created so far. So people were watching, and that was really, really exciting. And I got like 2 subscribers from that video, and I had some subscribers and I got a few comments, and that was so fun. I was hooked. So this is when my type A, like achiever personality kicked in. And well, first of all, I have done a lot of videos. So I've done 40 videos in these 4 weeks. And it feels like every video I am creating, I am like putting words on a concept and making sense of it to myself, but also I'm doing research on the topic, learning more, and it is a healing process for me, and I am hoping that I will bring value to someone else. After a while, I got a bit competitive. It is almost like I had this colleague at the healthcare center I worked at last time, and she said that I tried knitting, but then like I got competitive with myself, so I couldn't stop. I just like sat there and knit, and like I had to finish it, and she concluded that I was just not the right personality to do knitting. It wasn't relaxing for me. So I made it into a competition, and I had this struggle, like especially like week 2 and 3 and the journey, like why is nothing happening? And many of the videos got just a few views, or and I had put in many hours of creating them, and then there was no, like it felt like I was sending the videos out into a vacuum. I got a few views, but no comments, and I don't know if people liked them, and there were no likes. But I changed that thinking around. So I think I had about 10 subscribers at this point, and like comparing to other channels, that's not a lot, but compared to like if I had a group of 10 people that I talk to every day, that's like amazing. Just reaching 10 people and giving them a message that could be of use to them. So I started to be a bit more relaxed about the whole thing. Then something happened. So I got in contact with another medical doctor that has also started a YouTube channel, like the same, I think it's the same day that I started mine. So we're exactly like 4 weeks into the journey now. But she has experience from YouTube from like years earlier, as I understand it. So she knows more about the system. And I will link her channel below, because she does really great content, and her channel name is Reluctantly Midlifer. So, and she gave me input that you should, and I will tell you the tips that helped me, but it was basically to use tools to like get feedback and to make the videos more discoverable. So I'm an old-fashioned kind of girl, and I just thought, like, I have not been using AI or anything like that. So I write everything and plan the content myself. Then I write the description myself and try to come up with some keyword. You have to, when you create a video, you put in like hashtags and tags so that the system will find the videos, and I just came up with those myself. But like after the tips I got from this woman, I, for the first time, logged into ChatGPT. I wrote the description for the videos myself, but then I could ask ChatGPT to optimize it. So go through and perhaps put in or change some words and keywords so that the system would more easily find it. And the same with the titles. Like I had an idea, but then I could have improvements from using this tool. So I started to do that. And also, following her tip, I started to use a page called VDQ. And there you can get feedback. Well, I created an account, but I think they have some free, like a free program that you can use. I'm not sure, but at least I got like feedback from my thumbnails and titles, and they gave me a point like this is a good one or you could improve, and then I could take it back and like test out another design and then put it into the system. And like it was like getting feedback, even though I wasn't getting that much feedback from viewers yet. I got feedback from the system, and also like things started to happen. So it worked, and I will show you here in the graphs. So things really took off about a week ago compared to how it was. I now have a total of, for my 40 videos, I have had 1,200 views. So 1,200 persons have clicked on the videos. And like my analytic page is in Swedish because that's my mother's tongue. Hours watched, 86.3. That's amazing. It's like a person. If there was only one person watching, that would be like 2 full weeks, like a full-time job watching what I say. And that really increased after I got these tips. And I now have 38 subscribers. That's also amazing. Like imagining holding a speech to 38 persons. And those increased, like during the last week, I saw a big difference. So 4 weeks in, it has really been worth it. I think that it will take time for me to find my target audience. Like I'm happy for anyone who has value from what I'm saying, but I'm like mainly trying to get this information out there to my fellow sisters in suffering. And since I think I'm doing something new. It is not it's a combination between like expert knowledge, scientific things, survivor, and then my own personal twist on things. And it will take time, I think, for the viewers to find me. If you know someone who could have value from my content, then if you feel comfortable with it, share one of my videos with that person. That might help. It has been really empowering to start this YouTube channel. I still feel a bit like I'm still having this feeling that the other shoe will drop, because earlier in my life, like I have this tendency to do what the like main characters in my life will say, that I'm crazy and stupid and that I'm out of line. So left to my own devices, I like come up with ideas. Before this YouTube channel, I started to learn how to animate. So I'm always having a hobby or something that I'm working on and putting in things like effort into, just for my own sake. I love to learn new stuff, and every time I do that, I have in the past got beaten down and told like I'm stupid and putting in time into the wrong thing. Now I know this is part of a toxic and abusive relationship, but I still have this feeling that like now I'm really happy and this is exciting, but soon I will be beaten down. I don't think that will happen like consciously. When I like logically that won't happen. I'm out of that situation, but emotionally that takes longer time to adjust to the new normal, like the new being free. and but I'm continuing, and every day I am feeling more confident. This helped me get magic back into my life. You know, when you are a kid and you are going out with like to catch the butterflies or to look for berries, and the world is like an adventure, and you never know what will be awaiting around the corner. And it is both like the beautiful, the surprises, and then it can be like your imagination thinking about like perhaps that abandoned house, perhaps there could be some monster in there, or like some thieves, or so my life, like the last part of it, became like one of those nightmares that you never think will actually happen to you. But starting this YouTube channel has brought back that, like the other side of the adventure, the fun and exciting and magical part. So I'm really happy that you are sharing in this with me, and I'm very, very grateful for everyone who has subscribed or liked or left a comment. It really has meant a lot to me. So I will continue doing this, and you are very welcome to leave in the comments if you like me to talk about something specific that would help you. And you can always email me. You have like under the video, in the video descriptions, you find my email address. This is Emma, after 4 weeks still holding up a light over the bridge. Remember, there is always a way out. There is always a way forward. Please be safe, take care, and have a great day.